Hey guys, this is Doug with SideQuesting.com. We're back for another episode of Split Screen. This time I'm with a buddy of mine, Chris, and we are taking a look at MegaMan X for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System and MegaMan Xtreme for the Gameboy Color. They're basically supposed to be the same thing. MegaMan Xtreme is kind of a reimagining of the first game, but basically the same. So, Chris, what do you say we jump on in it?
Let's do it.
All right. So, here we go. So they both, MegaMan Xtreme has a little bit of a cutscene for the intro level, and that's kind of a common thing throughout this version of the game, is cutscenes throughout. This was actually a cart that you could play on the original Game Boy. It was one of the few dual carts that would work on a Game Boy Color and a original Game Boy. I actually played this originally on my Super Game Boy. Did you ever have a Super Game Boy?
No, I didn't.
Weren't you kind of a Genesis guy?
Yeah, that's all my parents could afford to give me. So.
You have, actually, we're at Chris's place. He's got a Sega CD on the shelf that still is operational. With, you have Sonic CD, basically the must-have.
Yeah. But I got, like, Sewer Shark and I think
Sewer Shark, that's
a couple other games that I never played on.
Yeah. But you're a pretty big Mega Man guy, specifically Mega Man X is kind of your jam.
Yeah, I played Mega Man X quite a bit. Mega Man 2 a lot.
Yeah, that's kind of the, requisite classic games that you, I think, need to play. Mega Man 2 and Mega Man X.
Which is odd, because wasn't 3, I think, when they introduced the sliding thing?
Mega Man 3 is actually my favorite Mega Man game. It may be the hardest Mega Man. Did you ever play Mega Man X3?
X3?
I mean, not X3, original 3.
Yeah, 3, definitely. I played all of the originals up to, like, I want to say...
8?
8, yeah.
Man, 8... I don't know. What is your thoughts of that? I thought that was a complete... I hated it.
I thought it was just getting repetitive.
Yeah.
And, they had that contest where you could actually get your own robot in there, like you created your own or whatever.
Was that Mega Man 8 or Mega Man 6?
I don't remember which one, but I thought after that it was kind of like, well,
yeah,
they can't even come up with crazy ideas for robots anymore, so...
Yeah, that's true. Why care anymore? Yeah. But Mega Man 3, my favorite part of Mega Man 3 was, that was expertly timed.
Yeah.
My favorite part of Mega Man 3 was when you had to revisit the stages and play the Mega Man 2 bosses. I don't know if you remember that, but it was sort of a weird thing where...
oh, yeah, now I remember. Yeah,
they were in those weird suits, so it didn't look like, the bosses from Mega Man 2, but they sort of were skeletons that had their attributes. But Mega Man X2 is actually probably my favorite Mega Man X.
It was a lot of fun.
But then they got crazy with the Mega Man X. I think Mega Man X4 was probably the last good Mega Man X game.
I remember how high they actually went.
They went to 8. Mega Man X 8.
They might actually kill me.
Yeah, you can die from this guy if you try hard enough. But I don't know. I actually remember, this initial boss fight, if you can call it that, being pretty cool. That you thought you were actually going to die there for a second. That didn't happen. I can't think of too many games that were like that.
I think there are some boss fights out there where you're meant to lose them, but you don't always know.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when it's the first level.
Yeah.
But actually, I think. Starting with Mega Man 7, they borrowed from this intro level idea. I think that's really that's the only game in the original series, aside from Mega Man 8, where there's an intro level.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, because I don't remember the original ones really having an intro level.
Yeah, they didn't.
It was just throw you into that main menu, and then you select whoever you want.
Yeah, which was pretty crazy at the time. So, I forgot to skip some of my cutscenes here, so I have to, oh man, I should have done this.
You can definitely see the Game Boy Advance one. It was a lot shorter intro as well.
Yeah. I actually loved this iteration. They start throwing in some of these crazy characters here. I think this game came out around the time of Mega Man X4, X5 for the Game Boy Color. They did a second one of these as well. God, I'm sorry, I should have skipped all this crap. It's not important. Probably hear me slamming the buttons through the microphone. Alright, so soon we will get to stage select. But,
yeah, which one are we doing first?
I don't remember. I probably Chill Penguin.
I always did Chill Penguin first, too.
But I kind of don't remember. So, in the Game Boy iterations of Mega Man, you can only pick 4 characters at first. So I don't remember what 4 are first. I'm sure Chill Penguin is first. But, oh my god, come on. This cutscene stuff does not make this game better.
Oh, but they'd add multiple cutscenes into a portable title.
Yeah.
That you gotta think, oh, well, they're just playing it while they're, in the car.
Yeah, it's like I don't have time for... Okay, here we go. So I get Chill Penguin, Spark Mandrill, Birdman, and actually a Mega Man 2 boss, which was like, I don't know, Fistemic Fire Punch or something. Anyway, so that's one interesting thing they would do with the classic Mega Man. Let's pick Chill Penguin right now. But one of the classic Mega Man Game Boy ports would have 4 characters from one game and 4 characters from another game.
That's interesting.
So they sort of straddled between whatever game was out. Mega Man 2 would have Mega Man 2 bosses and Mega Man 3. Mega Man 3 would have Mega Man 3 and Mega Man 4 bosses. So this X game does something kind of similar. But I think it's pretty interesting. They're ambitious, I guess I should say, to try to replicate such an iconic game as Mega Man X for, something that's not a whole lot different than an original Nintendo.
Yeah, I don't remember the Game Boy Advance having all that much power.
Well, this is the Game Boy Color, actually.
Wow.
Game Boy Advance was, after this.
That's right. I remember all the naysayers, well, Game Gear had color versions when it came out.
Did you have a Game Gear?
I did for a little bit.
I still have my Game Gear.
I don't think I ever really played it much or did anything with it because the battery life was just non-existent.
You had to have one of those battery packs.
Yeah.
But I pretty much played Sonic 2 on the Game Gear. That's about it.
That was a good one.
And Mortal Kombat, which was just terrible. Whoa.
I can finally dash.
Yeah, it's interesting in the Game Boy Color, sort of remake here. Dashing is available from the start. I think the general premise of the Game Boy Color one is somehow their memories sort of got erased and they're sort of reliving a familiar past. And Mega Man will say things like, "Boy, this sure seems familiar."
Which is odd coming from a machine.
Yeah.
So it's like if his stuff got wiped.
Yeah.
He
had a little disk corruption and has to go kill these robot masters again.
Yeah, because they're back if you lose your memory of them.
Yeah, exactly. That's how computers work. I think the lesson here is back up your stuff. Speaking of, I need to back up my computer. But, so, I'm a massive Mega Man fan, and when the reason we decided to pick this game was sort of, to have an excuse to talk about Mighty No.9, which is Inafune's Kickstarter that's a spiritual successor to Mega Man. And, Chris, I don't know if you saw any of the promo video for it, but when I first saw it, I just thought, holy lawsuit. because
yeah,
it's as if Inafune like was in a coma and he was told that he needed to recreate something from scratch and he couldn't quite remember what it was initially. This is what it would be. But the main character is Beck, the 9th mighty machine.
Which I don't understand that. Like, how many machines has there really been? I don't remember there being that many actual different Mega Man iterations, but maybe I'm just...
What do you mean?
Like having, actual being the 9th incarnation of Mega Man.
Oh no, it's not. It's not meant to be like the 9th incarnation or anything.
Oh really? So
it's basically like, so the premise is there's these balls, I died. There's these robots that were created by men to do good things, and 8 of them went bad somehow. And every Mega Man game has 8 robot masters, right? And the 9th one is their only hope, I guess. Mighty No.9. Mighty No.1 is some bad guy who kind of looks like Cutman, I think, or something. So it's sort of like, this is in no way officially affiliated with Mega Man. It's supposedly, completely and utterly different, but ultimately it's exactly Mega Man. Which I am okay with, because if Capcom's not going to do anything with Mega Man, then
let someone else
do it. And
well, they seemed more generous than other companies. So, like when they did Wreck-It Ralph and stuff, I saw more Capcom characters than I think like Nintendo.
Yeah, but I think so. I don't. Well, did you ever play Mega Man Legends?
Briefly.
Yeah, I mean, some people, have opinions about it. Some people love it. But Mega Man Legends 3 was just like the Duke Nukem Forever of Mega Man Legends. And it's rumored to be coming out in development. It was in development. It all went south. And shortly after that, Inafune left Capcom. And we haven't really heard much from him since. I think he's involved with Ninja Gaiden, this new Ninja Gaiden game, Ninja Gaiden X something.
To help, man. Look at that.
Sorry, I've kind of been fucking around trying to talk, and all right, I gotta beat this guy real quick, man. Chris, say something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, one thing I was going to talk to you about was, did you watch the cartoon show?
Oh, yes! I kind of loved it, actually.
Yeah,
it's
not much of an intro song, if you remember that.
The fighting robot.
Yeah, super fighting robot.
Mega Man fighting. No, what's weird is, you hear that, because I'll watch an old cartoon every now and again. And when you hear that, it just gets stuck in your head, and there's literally like 5 words of the whole intro. Chris, this may go south here because I'm fucking around a little bit, and
it feels like your battle's a little more linear than I think the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah. Well, there's only so much you can do. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's fine. We'll pick another save and wait. Should I do continue? Will that take me? Do you think that'll take me to the select screen? Go to the title screen?
Yeah, I think that.
But I don't want to have to play that. I'm just gonna do save and continue because I think retry means, retry the level. Wait, no, this has a save system. So who should we do next?
I don't remember. I want to say...
yeah, there is obviously an order to all these, but I think after you beat Chill Penguin, it affects the Mammoth level, but I don't have that guy. So let's just pick Spark Mandrill. That guy. Yeah, that guy. Because he's vulnerable to chill penguins. Ice shot.
I don't know that because I really didn't. I think I ended up getting to the point where I just always beat him with the regular.
Yeah, seriously, that was my favorite thing to do, was just go through and try to beat every boss with Mega Buster.
I'll tell you what, my finger dexterity that I built up as a child, I think, is gone.
Yeah, it is sad. Like it's almost like you could play it like an instrument, and then when you don't play for a while, oh, I'm about to die. I swear we're good at Mega Man, despite what it looks like. I think Chris is having a bit of a tougher time because there's sort of some slowdown happening with the computer we got.
Yeah, let's blame it on that.
I agree. Did I kill this guy? I don't know. So, what else is new, Chris?
Not much. Just dying.
Yeah. Oh, I got past it.
I don't know, I think what I liked about the old, that old cartoon show was, like, it had Roll, it had Rush, it had all the characters in it.
Yeah.
And it had a really good idea for him being able to use, like, their powers and stuff without beating them. Like, oh, he just had to touch them.
Yeah.
And that was kind of cool, I thought.
I liked that, they looked like how you kind of imagined they would.
Yeah.
But Mega Man was very Western looking, like real roided out and like, muscles and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, Mega Man's kind of a cute, squishy, character. Dude, I think the slowdown, it's killing you.
I don't know. I think I'm just...
Oh, balls.
I don't remember this game nearly as well as I thought I did.
Yeah. When's the last time you played it? I play it
honestly
fairly regularly. Like once a year, maybe.
No, I honestly think this may be the first time I played in, like, since I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then you're doing pretty good. So, I had the cartoon on DVD.
Nice.
I bought it, I don't know, maybe like kind of early 2000s. They were kind of re-releasing all these old cartoons on DVD and stuff.
Don't remember how to beat this guy.
He's a pretty difficult mid-boss.
Oh, and I'm back to the beginning.
Oh, no. That's okay. I didn't beat Chill Penguin, which is like the easiest level. So, I take it you haven't backed the Mighty No.9 Kickstarter.
No, I don't back Kickstarters, really.
I don't back Kickstarters.
Oh,
So yeah, you haven't backed a Kickstarter?
Not yet.
That's actually, balls in half. That was my first one. I saw it and I was like, I need this in my life, and I backed it. I think I did like $60 one. What's huge for me and pretty much no one else in the world is, Linux support. Huge. So I was down. I said,
Yeah, I think Linux is coming around. I mean, I think with Steam backing it, it can only get better.
could be big. Could be big. Actually, there was a great... did I ping you the link to the Humble Bundle that was out this week?
No.
It was a good one. Real good one. Oh, balls. I'm not gonna make it, Chris. I don't know how I beat this. But, it was Fez and Mark of the Ninja, which was this awesome sort of 2D stealth game.
Oh, yeah, I think one of the reasons why I didn't pick it up was because I had already picked up some of those.
Yeah.
Like Mark of the Ninja, during the last Steam sale,
Oh, did you get that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got it, obviously, because now it's available on Linux, thanks to the Humble Bundle world.
Oh, see, I did so bad that I just put it back into the stage slot.
Well, that's fine. I just died on the boss too, so... Well, this is going well. It's going well, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm glad we practiced.
See, I don't want to do the mammoth because you have to have the helmet to do get the
secret?
Yeah, the secret express.
Yeah. I think we'll have to pay the Falcon man, whatever his name is. Falcon.
I don't even remember where you get all the different parts.
They're actually located kind of differently in the game Game Boy Color version, but I don't know. I just think it's so cool how these games kind of look almost pretty close. All right, fuck that. I'm not gonna go for that. What's cool about this is once you beat it, you can go through and play as Zero.
That is pretty cool.
Which I always wanted to do in the original one. You can. If you have the fire flame niner, it goes a little faster. There we go. Got an E-tank. Everyone's favorite.
Oh, I like it how he hurts me, but it sets me right back on the block. So. Oh.
So, more silence. This is hard to play and talk. Agree or disagree?
Oh, yeah, I totally agree.
It's something you wouldn't think was actually that hard. So, did you play Mark of the Ninja yet?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. The power of Steam sales is buying shit you will never play.
I still have, like, Mirror's Edge, and I think I bought The Elder Scrolls Oblivion and Morrowind as well. I still haven't played them.
Yeah. I literally have 150 games in my Steam library, and I've played 3 of them, which are games that I've already owned on, like, Xbox or something.
I also think that's, like, one of the reasons why I'm, like, so bad at, like, games like this now. It's like, well... I just don't have the time to play them as much as I used to. It's like, I mean, back when I was a kid, this is pretty much like one of the only games I had.
Yep.
Now I can just go out and I'm like, oh, well, I make this much money, I can just go out and buy whatever game I want.
It is kind of funny that, like, I buy more games than I would ever have time to look at. I've got games still in the shrink wrap. And it's like, as a kid, you were lucky to get, like, maybe a game or 2 a year.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much my birthday and my
and Christmas or something.
Was like
Yeah,
the only
exactly.
times I actually got something.
Yeah. I got the helmet. It is kind of difficult to make Mega Man look a little different with the sprite work on the Game Boy Color, but it's a little different if you notice.
I don't remember where the helmet was.
You're kind of close to it. Actually, I don't know if the helmet's actually the piece that's in that level. Like I say, they switched it up on this Game Boy Color deal.
Oh,
you can get off. Nope.
I got the E-tank though. That's
something. Something. They actually do have little checkpoints here in the level too, so it's kind of
I think I missed them.
Kind of nice.
Oh my.
Chris, you want to switch?
I'm good. I guess since you're still playing now, I'll go back to it and try it again.
Oh, did you die already?
Yeah.
Well, I'm at the boss. Let's see if I can maybe beat a boss. Chris beat a boss.
Yeah.
So I should be able to beat a boss. Balls.
I think it's interesting with like Mega Man X. I think that's when they really went away from the patterns of the bosses and stuff.
Well, they were definitely more complicated patterns.
I mean, it's like for 2 and a lot of the other ones, it was. It always felt like those weren't. Those weren't really. They were patterns and stuff, so you really just completely master them. But like with this, they weren't exactly straightforward of what they were going to do. After each.
Yeah, their patterns change up, like kind of sort of dependent on their health. So like, oh geez, once you get them down to health, then their patterns change up, and
yeah.
And
like they have like little patterns that they could go through, but it wasn't like a set one. Because I remember, Mega Man 2, for instance. Like I said, I had that one forever and just played the hell out of it.
Yeah.
And I could beat them all without getting hurt and without using any other powers and stuff. Just because I knew their pattern pretty much inside and out, and it was.
I don't know if you had this experience, but Mega Man was sort of like, it was something that like came to me one day. Like I could finally beat it. Like when I first got Mega Man 3, oh balls. I couldn't even get to a boss. You know? Like getting to a boss was a triumph, let alone knowing how to beat it. But at some point, I just had like this zen moment with Mega Man where I was like, you know, it was just ain't no thing.
Yeah.
Chicken wing on a string.
I don't know. I never played. I mean, everyone in school, because I was behind like pretty much in technology a lot. So like I go over people's houses and play games and stuff.
Yeah.
And I never really had it at my place. And then I think once I had my own, that's not fair. Game system, then I could actually have practice and actually do it myself.
Yeah.
And I think it just been an insane amount. So I don't think I ever really had I can't beat anything. I just keep doing it. It was just kind of the approach of, I'll do it until I can actually do it, and keep trying. And it was
there
wasn't a whole lot of finesse to my playstyle, I think.
My first Mega Man game, oddly enough, I didn't know Mega Man was cool or popular or whatever. I was pretty young. But it was basically the only game I got for my original Game Boy was Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy. Mm-hmm. And basically, probably I spent, a year or two where I couldn't even get to a boss. Jesus. And oh god, I suck so much now. Why do I have so many lives, Chris?
I don't know.
I should just die. Actually, this is really the last level that can, that's the same between the two versions. We could play the last level. I mean, never mind. I'm not making sense because I can't talk and beat stupid eagle face. Also, we're playing on very small screens. I'll say that's why we suck.
It's different, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's not ideal conditions. We need a CRT monitor for this shit.
I agree, old style.
Yeah. Man, it's hard to find monitors now. Or TVs, tube TVs. Jesus. Jones. Hey, you found the helmet piece.
I actually like this whole, finding pieces and stuff that you could make Mega Man better.
Oh, it's amazing. It brought, the classic gameplay to a whole other level.
Yeah. I mean, I like RPGs and stuff. I like the idea of character becoming better as you play through.
Yeah.
Not just your skill, because it's like, there's some games out there where, you just play through the whole game, pretty much the same thing, and it's just your skill at the end.
Yeah, you literally can't, well, I don't know if that's true, but I don't think you can beat this game without, well, I say that, and I'm sure there's people who beat the whole game without any hearts or power-ups at all, because they're just freaks in nature like that. But if you're a normal person of any kind who wants to play this game, you have to get all the armor and all the hearts. You don't stand a chance. And, finding reasons to go back to levels to find that one last, E-tank or heart power-up was, once I got it, once I understood that was part of the game, that's half the fun of a new Mega Man X game is like, I bet that alcove is where they hid something, and you try to get up there and see if there's a upgrade or something. See if you can beat them. That's basically how my battle went. Man, I remember when I was younger and renting this game from Blockbuster, how the bosses had so much more health than you, and I was like, this is just absolute bullshit. Because I didn't quite get that there was, like, you know, you kind of start from nothing and then
you get stronger. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's worth noting the secret. Is it the Hadouken in this one, or the?
I think it's Shoryuken.
The Shoryuken. That's also in the Game Boy Color one.
And I think you have to. I think you have to play Armadillo's level and not get hurt, and then something like that.
Something like that, or I think you have to have all the power-ups, and maybe like full E-tanks or something, and then go back to his level and do some crazy, you know, jump. I think the weapon you would normally use against this guy is the chameleon sting, or whatever it's called. Think you can beat him?
I think maybe, we'll see.
So, I noticed you're a double tap guy. I'm a button guy for the slide. Uh-oh, here it is. There it is. Done.
Yeah.
So you've beaten 2 bosses, Chris.
Yeah.
I've beaten 0 of them. And I'm the self-purported expert on Mega Man.
I'm sure the portable version's harder.
It's harder for different reasons. It's technically easier, but it's harder because you have 2 buttons, jump and shoot.
Yeah.
And you know, the screen's small and you can't see where enemies are coming from. But so I'll play this guy. This is a character from Mega Man X2.
Okay.
I don't know. You just pick someone.
I'll go ahead and do this and get the X-Buster. Right.
Is that where it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you say you didn't have.
That's the only one I remember.
Oh, is it?
The Flame Mammoth one, because you have to have the helmet.
Oh, Flame Stag, Flame Mammoth.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think Flame Mammoth is in Mega Man Xtreme 2, which kind of weird.
I do like the idea that beating other bosses affects the level.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, it just adds a whole nother layer to it, you know.
See, Mega Man can outrun lasers.
He's Mega.
Oh,
shit. Jesus. Man, it's been a while. I used to play the hell out of this. And it's playing me like a fool.
Can I not make that jump?
You can make it. Oops. I don't know, what jump? Oh, that's a tough one. I think you can. Maybe not. What are you trying?
I think you can use this to make a platform, right?
No. Maybe once you have...
Oh, the more powered up X-Buster.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, this Mega Man X game for the Game Boy Color was kind of a weird one. But I still think it's worth playing if you're a Mega Man person at all. Almost all the portable games are pretty good. What happened?
Oh, that guy threw his pickaxe pretty darn far.
It's kind of an homage to some bad guys that were in the original Mega Man 1. Like on Gutsman stage. Yeah. That's such a weird... Like, I wonder if there's a translation thing. Like, Gutsman? Like... He wasn't particularly... He was just a big guy. Jesus. I suck. Anus. Chris, it's all bad.
You're the Mega Man expert.
I renounce that. I'm telling you.
Well, I didn't get the X-Buster, so...
Yeah, maybe I should go back to the stage I did not get far. Oh. Chris, what else you got to say?
I don't know. You know, you were in Mega Man 2, right? These guys remind me of those guys that,
oh, yeah, those guys were in various forms in various Mega Man games. Did you ever play Mega Man in Base?
No.
Did you play Mega Man 7 on the Super Nintendo?
I think I did, but I don't think I got very far. I think it was a rental.
Yeah, actually, oh Jesus God. Sorry for people listening, I just slammed this on the mic. That was for sure a rental for me too. I rented that all the time.
I think I only rented it once and didn't rent it again.
Yeah, I actually really disliked it at first. Jesus Jones. But then grew to, like it a lot. It borrowed some Mega Man X elements, like, levels being affected by which boss. You could get Proto Man's shield as like a little bonus secret. Oh, jeez. And there was also kind of what people called Mega Man 9 at the time. It was only released in Japan, but it was called Mega Man or Rockman in Base. And it actually took sort of the sprites design of Mega Man 8 in, Super Nintendo form, and actually reused a couple bosses from Mega Man 8. It was a weird Mega Man game. They later released it on the Game Boy Advance in the United States. But I actually have the Japanese import.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, I failed again terribly at that level. I will watch you... oh man, that's not the right weapon. You gotta use the Tornado Blast.
Oh, is it tornado?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That seems odd, right?
Well, you gotta cool them down, The logic in which, weapons you use is a little kind of flawed.
Yeah, it's just not gonna go well.
Don't think so? I think you can do it. You can jump over them. Oh! You can. I know you can, but it's a high skilled move.
Yeah, I didn't time it very well.
How many Mega Mans do you have left? One Mega Man?
One Mega Man.
A single man of Mega?
As a bad guy, you gotta feel like, man, this guy just keeps coming. What the heck is the deal?
Plus, are these robots just sitting here? Like, they're doing nothing. Just waiting.
Yeah, they're not even really hurting anyone, right?
Yeah, what are they doing that's so bad? I mean, it sounds like this guy, he's providing fuel for this factory of some kind.
Actually, I think the story goes that, like, they've gone Maverick, so, like, these normal places of business, for people are just, out of business until they, fix these robots that have gone Maverick.
Yeah. The economic impact of Mavericks is incalculable.
So,
well, look at you. You beat 3 now. I forget how many I beat. I think it was 4? Or it might have been 0. Yeah. One of the two. It's not important. Well, I think that might wrap up our look here at Mega Man X. Chris has proven himself superior, as always. Thus, he's no longer my friend.
I'm glad we have it on a recording.
Yeah. This will never see the light of day, and it's being deleted immediately. So, fuck all you. But, anyway, I'm super excited for Mega Man, Mighty No.9. I think it's a great name. In a weird way, it almost sounds like Mega Man, but it's not. Mighty No.9.
Yeah.
I'm just pumped. So
I'm anxious to see what they do with it.
yeah, I really
And
am.
if Capcom lets them get through with it.
Yeah, I hope Capcom's just like, fine. Actually, they call the company Concept.
That's funny.
I don't know.
If
Anyway,
there's going to be like an up or some kind of code there, like I don't remember what the Capcom one
was there a Capcom code?
I think there was some sort of code
For Street
going
Fighter
on
there
Capcom,
was.
Yeah.
I don't remember it though.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for that. And I suck at Mega Man now. And
But so, like I said, we haven't played this in like forever, and so it's like you go in and man, just all those skills. Like I think we're tired. We've only playing an hour.
that's true. It's physically taxing, Mega Man.
It's like I remember playing, Super Mario Brothers 1 just from sun up till dawn, or till the next day, and it's like, oh yeah, I'd get the Nintendo thumb, but other than that, I play through it.
yeah, we're too old for this shit. Too old for this shit. Anyway, so that'll wrap it up. Wrap up another split screen. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Boy, I hope that was recording.